Today we're going to be introducing how to long divide, and we're going to be doing that with a little silly saying about burgers. And so you should have a burger in your notebook, and if you'd like to color that burger, you may. If you do not want to color that burger, you do not have to color that burger. But I have a little burger in here to help us remember this little visual, to help us remember the steps for long division. And I have a silly saying that goes with our burger picture that I would like you to write down somewhere on this paper. I'm just going to write it right underneath the burger. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to have to get a new pen. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? And I really want to focus right now on these first letters of this little silly phrase. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? And I want to focus on each of those letters because each of them represent a step in long division. And so when we're doing long division, I'm going to write this on my paper. We have 5 steps. The first step is to divide. The D in does stands for divide. The M in McDonald's, the next step, stands for multiply. So does McDonald's sell? The S in sell stands for subtract. And step number 4, does McDonald's sell cheese? The C for cheese stands for check. And then burgers, the B in burgers stands for bring down. And then, if needed, we go back and repeat those steps again. So does McDonald's sell burger? The D is divide. The M is multiply, the S is subtract, the C is check, and the B is bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down, and repeat until you're done. And so I have a little division problem I'm going to do right here. I'm going to do 100 divided by 4, just to give you one quick example here. And so the first step when we're long dividing is divide. So we're going to say how many times can 4 go into 1? And 4 cannot go into 1, and so I'm going to ask myself, I'm going to go to the next digit and say how many times does 4 go into 10? Now some of you may have learned to put an X or a 0 or something here as a placeholder. If you would like to do that, you may. If you'd like to put an X or a 0, I'm okay with that. If you'd like to leave it blank, I'm okay with that too. But how many times now I'm going to divide, does 4 divide into 10? And it goes in 2 different times. I'm going to put a 2 up top. Step number 2 is to multiply. So I'm going to do 2 times my divisor out here, my 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract. I'm going to subtract 10 minus 8 and get 2. And I'm going to check. Is 2 smaller than 4? Yes, it is. So I'm going to bring down the 0 and keep going. If it was bigger, I would know that 4 goes into 10 more times. And then 4 goes into 25 times. 5 times 4 is 20. So I multiply. I subtract 20 minus 20. I check to see is 0 smaller than 4. It is. And then I bring down. There's nothing left to bring down, and because I have a 0 remainder, my answer here is just 25. And so you can see that 100 divided by 4 is 25. I used my long division steps. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, and bring down. And I remember those steps using this silly saying, does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Here's your listening check for today. If you are listening to me at this point in time still, I want you to just put a little star above the words long division right here. Just put some kind of star. I'm not going to do it on my paper because I don't want others to see it at the end. But if you are listening to me, put a little star above the words long division so that I know that you heard this video all the way until the end.